Good morning, everybody. Gary Porter again. I'm going to take you through the schematic. As long as it doesn't blow away, I mean, we've got some pretty serious wind blowing today. Right here we've got the main page, the control page. I've got my 5-5 timer, and its clock drives this up counter, and the counter output, the 4 binary outputs go and are decoded into 2 groups of 10 each outputs. These go to the 74C 244s, and they produce the dump signals 1 through 10 and then 11 through 20. This can either count 10 or 5, and the boards are set up now so that they can run two in parallel. One's a master and one's a slave. This page here is remote power supply to replace the negative battery, another one for the positive side. These 4 connectors are the masters and slave connectors, so you connect the higher outputs from the master would go to the lower outputs on the slave. So now you've got 1 through 10 doing 2 groups of 5, and then on the slave you've got 2 groups of 5. So each cap gets 10 back EMF pulses prior to its discharge. Transformer connection here, a couple of tuning caps, and over here I've got this section here shows you 2 of the dump signals, 1 and 11. The top one is for the positive capacitor dump to one of the primaries, and I've got a 4422 driver, and you can use any N channel here. Same thing down on the negative side. These are 2 power supplies down here. One's for positive 5 and another one's for a positive 5. One's for the positive side, one's for the negative side. So each portion is isolated from the regular DC ground over here. This is regular DC ground, and this is analog ground over here on each of these 2 different grounds. And this right here is I sampled a transformer primary, the positive side, and when it reaches a certain level of amplitude during the discharge, this will fire and give me a positive coil short out here. I was going to use this for shorting the coil during the peak moment, and same thing on the negative side. 741 comparators are used to drive the NAND gate. The output from the NAND gate comes over here and allows a high-speed NE55 timer stream of pulses to go through two gates. This is the positive portion, and this is I can use either IXDD614, which has the enable line, or I can use the 4422s here, and this will this fed out here dumps remote cap, which is being charged up by a transformer, back into the positive precharge. This is also isolated, has its own power supply, so it's isolated, and it uses an opto isolator here for the pulses to go through. And last page is the negative switching portion. Same deal, opto isolator. This gets pulses, and the fed out here then dumps to a remote negative cap. Energy comes up through this way, then goes to the negative cap precharge on both the master and the slave boards. So what happens is this will replace, this will act as rejuvenating the the 10 capacitors on both the positive and negative sides. And with a little bit of luck, I can get this thing so it's be self-running, producing energy. And we'll see. Anyway, that's the schematic. Have a nice day.